Hi guys, Dean Harrell here at Cuesta College. So I am the agricultural teacher here, plant science teacher. We offer different classes here for students and people of the industry. We teach a plant science course, a soil science course. We do teach viticulture, and we do have a plant propagation course. This fall we're teaching a new principles of irrigation course. And so that'll be really cool. First time on campus to have an irrigation course, and we all know how important water management is to the success of our vineyards. Today I want to show you a little bit about topping grapevines. This vine here is being trained it's being head trained and spur pruned. This vine was planted May 9th of last year, and they grew pretty well, some pretty stout Doherty vines. So what I'm going to do is we've actually already selected a shoot and tied it up to the stake here, and you notice that we're already well past the top of the stake, so that what we're going to do is we're letting this shoot extend maybe a foot or even a little more above the stake, and then we're going to top the vine and encourage those lateral buds to push and grow. Shoot tips, actually apical buds if you will, or the top bud, produces a plant growth regulating substance called auxins, and auxins actually regulate the way that these lateral shoots will grow. In the axil, or in the corner of the leaf and the stem, actually on a grapevine there are two buds. One is a lateral shoot bud here, and one is a dormant bud, you might say. And that dormant bud is the bud that we would have at pruning time. So since if the shoot tip is attached, typically it produces auxins, or that plant growth regulator, and it comes down the stem and it controls the growth of these lateral shoots, so that if the tip's intact, these laterals may grow, but they won't grow as vigorously as if we take them off. And that's due to the effect of the auxin that's produced by this tip. So if we have this shoot that's going to become our main trunk, and we extend it a foot or so past the stake, we have matured these lateral buds right here in the axil, or the corner of the leaves. We have matured these buds so that they will grow properly. So when we come in here, I'm just going to top the vine here, cut it off, and then now I have successfully released the growth of these lateral shoots along this extension to form the trunk, and this will encourage lateral shoot growth, and these lateral shoots will become our spur positions on this head trained spur prune vine. Typically on head trained spur prune vines, I know you've all seen the Ducey vineyard down in Templeton. There's obviously a Ducey vineyard on either side. Those are very old head trained vines. The system they use there is they almost make it's almost like a vase, like you would prune a peach tree over in the San Joaquin Valley. And so they started at one height, they started very low, and then they developed their spur positions from that one place, and then the arms on the vine will continue to grow. In this system, what we're doing is we're growing it more vertically, and I'm actually going from about knee-high here, just high knee-high, to about 42 inches. And I will actually have spur positions over a distance of about 16 to 18 inches here at the top of the vine. And the reason I like to use that system is because then I almost have a wagon wheel effect, and that's how I teach my pruners how to prune these kind of vines. I encourage them to look at the vine down from the top, and I would like to see a spur almost like spokes on a wheel and distributed around the grapevine, and in that manner I can separate the fruit and get the fruit exposed to proper light conditions, to uniform light conditions, uniform ventilation, and so then I can improve the uniformity of my crop. So that's kind of the story, and like I said, this would be a head train spur prune vine, and like I said, these are headed about 42 inches, so that I will have a depth of the head about 16 to 18 inches, in which I will allow lateral shoots to grow to develop spur positions.